Good morning, Unity of Medina. I'm Reverend Michele Coles, and today's my official first day of the rest of our lives together. You know, this weekend we had a holiday. We had Independence Day. We had a lot of things going on in our government, and we had the Texas floods. We had the wildfires in San Luis Obispo in California. We still have lots of things going on in the world, but yet we still have the ability to create freedom for ourselves, freedom within, and that's that spiritual freedom. What came to mind for me was that I am truly lucky and truly blessed to be where I am and to be able to do what I want to do and share my gifts with the world. And so my wish is for all of us to continue to grow and expand in consciousness and to share our gifts with the world as well. So I'd like to go ahead and open with a prayer. And so let's just take a minute to pause and breathe deeply. Bring your attention inward. Feel that presence of God within. That space within that is our constant source of peace and strength. And we acknowledge the fear, the suffering present in our world. And in every heart that carries worry or grief or despair. Yet we affirm now that there is only one presence and one power, God the good, that is in our lives, active in the universe. We hold this truth for all beings. We see peace as a possibility. We see healing happening in this moment. We see guidance and strength rising up in every heart. So as we continue, we affirm freedom, possibility, and understanding, knowing that divine wisdom lights our way forward. And together, we are love in action. And I say peace. Peace, be still. And we carry forth that presence into our day, into our week, and into our world. And so it is. Amen. So if you'd like to stand and sing with us, I think. Of course they would. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
My feet and a light unto my path. is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. When I feel afraid, think I've lost my way, still you're there right beside me. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will not forget your love for me, and yet my heart forever is wandering. Spirit, be my guide and hold me to your side, and I will follow to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, and a light unto my path. You're the light unto my path.
Well, welcome again to Unity in Medina. Here at Unity in Medina, our core values are integrity, joy, acceptance, love, and spiritual growth. July is the power of understanding. Reverend Michele will light the gold candle.
And the white one, because I forgot.
As she is lighting this candle, let us affirm together our affirmation for the month for the power of understanding. Together, my understanding of truth deepens and directs my life. And today's daily word is possibilities. I open my mind to limitless possibilities. There are limits to my mind. There are limits to what my mind can imagine. I may find a challenge too big to overcome or too complex to work through. In the past, I might have avoided such challenges. But today, I turn within for guidance. Within my inner sanctuary, I find infinite possibilities. For God, nothing is or ever could be impossible. As a spiritual being, I open my mind so these possibilities can enter my imagination. With spiritual sight, I begin to apprehend what is possible. I emerge from my prayer time filled with inspiration and clarity, ready to take the steps necessary to make my vision a reality. I return again and again to the limitless field of infinite potential where I can claim divine ideas, know the presence and power of God is in and through all things. Today's passage is taken from Luke 1:37. For nothing will be impossible with God. And now Angie will lead us into meditation.
There's a light that shines on forever, beyond the earth, the stars and the heavens. The greatest joy in all of creation is the light that shines within the heart. Make peace, though you are restless, when you find yourself in a world of suffering. Let love be your protection, and kindness be your sword. There's a light that shines on forever, beyond the earth, the stars and the heavens. The greatest joy in all of creation is the light that shines within the heart.
See that light shining within your heart. As you inhale, breathe in peace. And as you exhale, let go of whatever you no longer need. And continue breathing as you see that light shining forth within you. In this moment, ask yourself these questions. Where am I not still free? Where do I hold back, hide, or play small? What old belief or fear has me stuck? What part of me is ready to untangle and come home? Just notice, no judgments. Just the awareness alone can shift everything. Sit with this for a moment. We have the freedom to choose, even if it's quiet, even if it's messy. Choose your freedom. Choose to release what no longer fits. Choose to be the authentic you in your life. Freedom isn't always loud, but it is always worth it. It shows up in the quiet courage to speak up, in the tender choice to let go of what's heavy, in the quiet claiming of your own worth and your own vision. And when it rises up, finally, you can stop asking for permission to be whole. The truth is, we are whole. Wholeness is our freedom. It is our inner light that we shine. And that light shines forth as a beacon for others. We can make freedom our own. We grow it. We choose it. We create boundaries. And we are brave. Remember this as you go forward with this day, that all things are possible with God. Amen. And when you're ready, come on back. All right. I'm sure that most of you are, or all of you are aware of who Anne Frank was, or Viktor Frankl. But I don't know if everyone knows the story of Maximilian Kolbe. Maximilian was a priest, a Franciscan monk. And during World War II in Poland, he was captured and taken to Auschwitz with hundreds of thousands of other people. He continued to minister while he was there. When people were breaking down and sad, he would provide them comfort. And if they started fighting with the SS officers, he would remind them that peace is the answer. And he showed up that way. I think he was there 8 weeks. And there are several stories of his kindness, of his compassion while he was there. And one day, as they were being counted, the Germans found that there was a prisoner missing. And at that time, the punishment was to take 10 prisoners and put them in a detention cell to starve for 2 weeks. And this was supposed to be a deterrent. And 10 of the people were chosen, and one man fell and pleaded to be let go because he had a family, because he had children. And Father Kolbe stepped out of line, which could have gotten him shot right there. But he asked to take that prisoner's place. And for whatever reason, the officers were okay with that. As long as there were 10, they just put them in the cell. And the story goes that you could hear them singing, you could hear them praying for quite a while. And that by the end, there was quiet. But when they opened up the cell, Father Kolbe was still conscious, or barely conscious, but he was still alive. And so he actually met his demise by lethal injection. But they say that while he was in there, he helped keep that peace for those prisoners. And all the prisoners that were outside knew that they were well taken care of. Maximilian Kolbe later was canonized by John Paul II for his extraordinary works and his martyrdom. I can't even imagine that possibility. It's easy to think of freedom as something that happens outside of us. But his example shows us that we can find freedom within. And just like Viktor Frankl said in his Man's Search for Meaning, that everything can be taken from a person but one thing, the last of the human freedoms. And that is to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. To choose one's own way. Viktor Frankl and Father Kolbe lived this example. Both discovered the same truth, that no matter what is happening around us, we always have the power to choose how we respond. Now, I know that's kind of heavy, but I felt it was appropriate for this weekend because of the United States celebrating their freedom from Britain, and at the same time building detention centers for immigrants. Now, I don't want to get political or anything, I just thought that was an interesting juxtaposition. Unity teaches us the power of understanding, to try to seek beyond the appearances. And so I've been thinking in my head, why? What's going on? But I also know that we create our world by our thinking, by our feeling, and by our actions and beliefs. So Charles Fillmore says that understanding is the ability of the mind to apprehend and to realize the laws of thought and the relation of ideas to one another. In other words, our thoughts become things. We can manifest our reality. Spiritual understanding doesn't mean that we're ignoring the problems. We know that there are things going on in the world, but what we can do is center into ourselves to get close, to practice peace. We can see through spiritual eyes that there is no enemy, that we are all one, and that if we are creating an us-them reality, it is by our choosing. I have been learning a lot from my fellow ministers, and I don't know that I'm getting it right yet. I just kind of started. But what I feel in my heart is that freedom isn't just freedom from something, but our freedom to choose. So we can choose love over hate. We can choose forgiveness over resentment. We can choose creativity over stagnation. And this is the deeper gift of freedom, that it isn't the absence or restriction, it is the presence of possibility. Possibility was our daily word for today. I thought it was perfectly appropriate for what I wanted to convey. We live in a field of infinite possibilities. Sometimes it's hard for us to see that in our humanness. But when I practice my principles, when I live my values, I can do the next right thing. It doesn't have to be a huge step, but it can be something toward the greater good. So I can identify any places within me that I feel chained down or restricted. And I can use the power of my mind to change that perception and realize that there is another way. Instead of reacting to the things that are happening, I can choose my response. I can choose to be love in action. I can choose peace. And I can claim freedom daily by affirming, I am free. I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free. I am unlimited right now. Some of you might recognize those words. It is a song from our Wings of Songbook that has our New Thought Unity music. And I was going to sing it, but I decided I didn't want to sing it, so. You're welcome. Now I'm going to do it next week. No. I could do it because I am free. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Sometimes the simplest truth is our most powerful asset. Those simple truths that we are divine. Every one of us. Even if they can't remember, even if we can't see it, it's there. I've been following Valerie Carr on Facebook, and she is a peace activist. And she is practicing what she calls radical love. So when things don't, when they are in, she's in LA, one of the protesters out there, when things seem to be getting messy, they practice love. I know that in one instance, they placed flowers in front of I want to say the Coast Guard. That's not the Coast Guard. It's the... Thank you. That he, that they practice that. And I know that was something that was done in the 70s as well, and it reflects that same care. But I like that idea of radical love. Radical forgiveness. It is that ability to take what we know as truth and send it out into the world, regardless of the circumstances. The song is more than just words. It is a powerful reminder that our spiritual freedom isn't something that we have to wait for. It's something that we can claim right now. How many of you can say, I am free? Not very many. How many of you can say, I am love. A few more. How many of you can say, peace is within me right now? Find what affirmation works for you. Find what feels true. And then live into that presence and live into that possibility. So whatever word feels the best to you, that gives you the most comfort, be there. During the meditation, I asked you to look at those things within you that might be holding you back from expressing your spiritual freedom. Just remember that it is up to you to choose whether to stay in that space or not. And that as you continue to practice, as you do your daily prayer, as you do meditation, as you read the news or watch the news. I know a lot of people in Unity say they don't like to watch the news, but I encourage you to at least be aware of what's going on around you and to pray for it and pray with it, because that's how we're going to make a difference in Unity. Father Colby lived that freedom. He showed us that freedom wasn't what was happening around us, because he knew what was going to happen. But he chose love. And he chose forgiveness. And he chose compassion. And he had the courage that I hope I'm willing to show. And that same freedom is in every one of you. The question is, how will you live your freedom? Whose life might you touch by your choice to love, by your choice to forgive, and your choice to hope? I choose freedom, and I hope you will too. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those stories. That was really powerful. I picked a song that I wrote called Step Into Freedom because I thought that would be perfect for the talk. And it kind of sounds like a love song, but I think if you think of it in terms of like singing to yourself, consciousness, or to source, whatever you want to think of it. But I wrote something before that says, it's thinking about freedom from fear of being judged, freedom to live my truth, to love whom I choose, freedom to be, freedom to have peace, and hope that all humans can experience that.
My mind is like this empty room, echoes of a past float here. can't seem to understand how it all just disappeared. I look back and laugh at all the foolish things I've done. My thoughts just linger on as I stare straight into the sun. I find that you are the one who can pull a rainbow out of the storm clouds with your smile, lighting up every single room. And faster than I can wink both eyes, you're there loving me and all the crazy things that I do. And I am loving you too. As the hours pass me by, I'm finding my strength again. Just when I thought my time was up, you pulled me through my own thick skin. There's no reason for my foolish pride to dampen me. With every mistake I have made, I'll grow to just be free. 'Cause you are the one for me. You can pull a rainbow out of the storm clouds with your smile, lighting up every single room. And faster than I can wink both eyes, you're there loving me and all the crazy things that I do.
beautiful, Andy. Thank you. Some of the words in there was step into freedom, and let's take that with us this week, step into freedom. So our announcements, the financial information will be updated. We have our board meeting on July 14th, and as we review June's finances, we will update after that. So again, we just want to let everybody know how much we appreciate all that everyone does here, your continued support, pardon me, of Unity in Medina, and with your time, treasure, and talent. We have so much to be grateful for, and if any of you were here last Sunday, you could really see that come out. We have a special announcement, July 13th, if you haven't read your newsletter, and that is next week. We will have a special guest speaker. Her name is Reverend Teresa Donlin Lee. She will perform an investiture ceremony to install Reverend Michele as our new minister. We will have a potluck after the service. Please sign up for that in the back or see me for any further information. We are also trying to plan a summer picnic, so stay tuned for more information on that. And now, this is the first Sunday in July, so it's also Birthday Sunday. So anybody with July birthdays? You're Leo, right? Cancer and Leo. Cancer and Leo, okay. Nobody?
My brother's birthday.
Ah, okay. Will? Sure.
Carol's birthday was the 4th.
Oh,
Mine's tomorrow, and our son-in-law is the 5th.
okay. 9th, okay. Sally?
Mine was the 5th.
Oh, yay, Sally, okay. Anyone else?
My brother's birthday's on July 28th.
28th, yeah, okay. I have my son and daughter this month and also a grandson this month too, so. So, all right, well, let's wish everyone a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing your birthday. God is blessing you now. Woo! Happy birthday, everybody. Now, Michele will lead us in blessing each other.
I changed the words last week, so I just made sure I changed them back. Hi, everybody. Hi. Is there anybody here for the first time? No? All right. If there's anybody new online, thank you for being here and staying through the rest of the service. Let us raise our hands to one another and bless each other. We bless you. We appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you. Thank you for being here. All right. And now is the time that we provide for our church. We are the church, each one of us. So as we give of our time, talent, and treasure, we are seeding possibility for the future. And so I want you to take those offerings in your hands and say together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we are grateful.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful. We are so blessed.
We take this moment to bless all the gifts that have been given, those shared today and those given in spirit, those given with love, in service, and in prayer. And we affirm that divine love through us provides all that we need to help grow our community. And we live in faith, knowing that the prayers in the prayer box have been answered. We extend our prayers out into the world, blessing those who need it. And then we release all of this out into the world. We see the world envisioned with the freedom to be love, the freedom to be peace. And we say, thank you, God, for all of it. And so it is. Amen. And now let us join into our circle of love and peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Happy